Hey, my friends, today I want to talk to you about change. Fast, powerful, and deep change that starts not tomorrow, not someday in the future, but today. And if you listen to any of my podcasts, you know that I always say we live just one day. There is no past, and there is no future. Uh, and if you change something in the present moment, it actually can change your past. But the thing is, when you awaken deeper and deeper, when you're deeper in your awakening, you understand that you just feel powerful, you just feel blissful, you just feel joyful in the present moment. And it doesn't matter what's going on, around you. You feel the same presence, the same joy in any circumstances, and it's kind of like you'll get it the more you try to stay in the present moment and realize that you are not just this body, you're not even the soul, you're this internal being, you are spirit who is experiencing the change of a picture in front of its eyes. And nothing stays with you forever, but all of us on earth would love to see some change, right? Because this is a planet of change. So I know how desperately we can crave transformation. And I know how overwhelming it can feel, like you need months, years, or endless steps to become the person you dream of being. But the thing is, and it might sound brutal right now, if you don't have something that you really want to, that means you don't want to. You don't want it. And I know it's gonna sound really weird, but if you don't have the house of your dream, if you don't have it, the dream house of yours, that means you don't want it. Deep down, literally, there are stories, there are a lot of the things that you live in your subconscious mind that's stopping you from actually having it. And everything around you, if you take a good look around, everything, all the circumstances, all the relationships, all the people around you, it's what you really want. That's what your soul wants. And the change happens the moment you stop waiting and start being that person you want to be today. If you want that dream house, just pretend you're already living in a big house. Think like the owner of a big house. Look at the furniture. Just see how much would be hire a maid to take care of this house. Just try to find all of the things that you would do if you had that big house and see. You'd understand how comfortable or not comfortable you feel in that house. Let me give you a little story about my journey from illness to health. When I was diagnosed with cancer, I didn't just want to heal. I wanted to change my life fast. So I asked myself two powerful questions. Who am I right now? Like, why cancer? Why am why I had to vibrationally somehow resonate with cancer? Why did I attract it? And who do I want to be? I realized that right now I was someone who was sick, complaining, not very happy with life, have a lot of fears, a lot of I have to, I must to, I have to work, I have to make money, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to be a good mom. So there was a lot of I have to, I shoulds. And the person I wanted to be, a healthy woman, a woman who just loves her body, a woman who enjoys her body, who enjoys life fully. And I took a very deep, honest look at myself and I realized I am not that woman. Not at all. That's when I decided to stop waiting to become healthy and joyful and start living as that person already. And it's a task because all of the programs, all of the old thinking it was there, but every time the thoughts come in my head, I would stop them and I would say, hey, who is thinking right now? Is it that old complaining and always the person who have shoulds and I must do, or is it the new person? So I split it myself into two people. One was the old personality and one was the new personality. And I gave myself, like an actress in a Hollywood movie, I gave myself a task: live, think, feel, and act like that new personality. I even gave her a different name. I gave her a name Allegra. And Allegra was healthy, and Allegra was joyful, Allegra was kind, and Allegra was like, heck, I fucking love this life. And at first, that I was like, it was a mask too I was wearing. Like the old one, the one who was always shooting and masked and complaining and didn't like something. The new was a mask too, and sometimes I had to push myself to be that new person. So I started acting like a healthy person. Every time I opened the fridge, every time I chose my treatment or I decided how to spend my day, I asked myself, am I the healthy woman who loves her body? What would I choose today? Not the woman who's running from cancer. There is me and there is cancer, but the woman who is healthy. I did not want to put a mask on of a poor little lady with cancer. I'm like, she doesn't exist. And I didn't just follow protocols. I chose from the mindset of someone who was already healthy and deeply, deeply in love with her body. There are a lot of reasons why people think they have cancer, and there are a lot of people tell you why do they think they had cancer. But there is only one reason for that. You don't love yourself and your body enough. That's it. I promise you that. All of these, the traumas, the nutrition, everything else. Why does it not lead other people to cancer, but it led me to cancer? It's because there was not love, not enough love. If you have enough love, anything else don't survive. If you are pure love for yourself, for your body, none of the illness going to survive in your body. And right now you might feel not your best, and I'm telling you, those are not, listen to my other podcast, those are not symptoms of illness, those are symptoms of transformation. We have very powerful solar flares right now, recalibrating, remaking, like reloading our body with absolutely different genetic modifications, DNA upgrades. Our systems are changing. And actually that was a part of my cancer too. I was absorbing the really high energies from other realms, from other dimensions, and my body was just a little bit behind, and I was leaving it behind because I didn't have enough love for it. Whew. That was a lot, I understand. So now I need to slow down a little bit. So let's get back to protocols. But sometimes I just there is like something speaking in me from like it's like a flow and I can't stop it. So you have to listen to me just talking. I'm sorry. So I wasn't just doing what I should do. Let's get back to my story. I was loving my body with every choice I made. Every choice. And just as importantly, I didn't choose anything that would sabotage that. And what if I didn't follow through? Does that mean I didn't want it enough? Yes. This sounds harsh at first, but it's true. Anything you don't have in your life right now is because you don't fully want it yet. That's why we're going back to the first, to the first kind of like 10, 15 seconds of my video. If you don't have it, you don't want it fully, like you don't want it fully enough, or you don't fully want it. And I know that's a tough pill to swallow until you really understand it. When you face the truth, you unlock your greatest power, I promise you. And that's the power to choose differently. And I'm telling you, You can have anything in your life. You can have different circumstances. You just want it so badly. For example, if I tell you, if imagine a river, and you on the one side of a river, and I tell you that on the other side of a river, there is a, you know, awesome man, or your husband, or somebody like super ideal guy who is waiting for you on a date. And there is one bridge, but all of a sudden the bridge is getting burned. And what do you need to do to get to that date with that awesome guy? You need to swim the river. You're gonna say, I don't know, maybe not. But what if I tell you that your child is on the other side, is in a burning house? What are you gonna do? You're gonna jump in that river, you're gonna swim, and you're gonna save your child. The same thing is with our desires. How much do you want something? But another thing is that the more you want something, the more you kind of like pushing it away from you. That's why there is a sweet spot of it. Sweet spot. You decide what you want, but not from a desperate type of, not the desperate type of want. But the thing is, like, I know for sure 100% I want it, but if it's not gonna happen, that's okay. But I want it so much that I want to do something, be very disciplined, train my mind and train my body to do step for it, even if I lay down towards it every single day. And when you think about it, why you don't want it like bad enough, you probably think that you're not worthy of this. So the next step to ask yourself, am I worthy of this? Once I knew what I wanted, I faced a new question. Am I worthy of being healthy? Can I really become that person? Here's what I discovered. The easiest way to become the person you want to be is to be that person today. Person today. And tell yourself, I absolutely 100% want it because I'm worth it. I am good enough for it. You don't need 6-month plan. You don't need to create a massive strategy because they do not work anymore. We are going to the 5th dimension, guys. This is the dimension of a creators here and now. You don't need to know how. I promise you don't need to know how. You just need to be that person for one day. One day creates the future. One day creates the past. Even your past can be changed. If you get as deep as into studying quantum intelligence, quantum entanglement, quantum physics, quantum mechanics, like I'm trying to do right now, you will see that the time is the biggest illusion. The time is not linear, it's actually a spiral. So your decisions, your actions, everything that you do today change your past and change your future. And just for today, I was saying, cancer, no, there's me, there is cancer. It's two different realities. I am healthy. Just for today, I love my body and care for it. And if I have to do something, but it doesn't work for my body, I'm not gonna do it. I'm going to set aside my kids. I'm going to set aside my work. I'm going to set aside my obligations to other people because love for my body comes first. Just for today, I love my body. Just for today, I make choices as the person I want to be. And this is where the magic happens. When you live like that, even for a day, you stop trying to become that person. You are that person. And that you continue day after day, and you'll see how fast magic will happen. Do not make plans for a week, not for a month, not for even a couple days, just today. What if old patterns or emotions show up? They will, it's normal. Absolutely. When you start living as your new self, the old, the old that you push back, that's part of the process. You have to push the old back. But instead of fighting or pushing they away, you acknowledge them, you absorb them, and you kind of like put them into transformation box, like a creator, not a victim. What is transformation box? It's when you say, I see you, girl. I see you want to complain. I see you want to cry. I see you want to get angry, and that's okay. You have a right for it. Do it right now. But I'm not going to fully get into that. I'm just going to watch you do it. And you let her do it. You let yourself to be a frustrated lady, but not like a victim, unlike an observer. Let yourself go for it. Okay. I hope I didn't talk too much because I'm trying not to make those videos too long for you. So transformation isn't about struggling for months or waiting for the perfect moment. It's about choosing to be that person today, not yesterday that's already gone, and not tomorrow. It's still unknown. And right now, when we transition to 5D, they teach us how not to have tomorrow. I promise you. They just go into, when I say they, it's just like your spirit, your soul, whatever your higher teachers, whatever the higher spiritual advisors you have, whoever, whatever you believe in. But the thing is, the whole planetary shift is not to have long-term plans. This is absolutely the energies right now. There is no tomorrow. It doesn't exist. Especially right now with everything that's happening on Earth. And you concentrate on today. Your power is real and alive today. And day by day, as you live like the person you want to be, you're no longer becoming them. You are them. And again, if today you have troubles, you have fears, and if you need a little bit of clarity, or you want to talk about your health, about what's going on, maybe some limiting beliefs, send me a message, comment in the under my video. Let's share the stories, and I'm here to help. And the thing is, there are so many tools. There's so many tools available right now for our health, for our body, for our this is the year of taking care of your body, 2025. So I always get some kind of downloaded in my mind tools for my health, for the health of people, my clients, my tribe, everything who is around me. The tools are coming constantly being provided for us. We just need to take them and act like we are absolutely in love with our body today. Okay, and don't forget to like or subscribe or comment. This is the energy exchange, and I will appreciate it so much.